Hey everyone, down here in Greenfield, Indiana at Highsmith Guns and Shooting Range. I'm going to shoot some handguns today. Sorry, no poor man's machine guns here today. I just want to talk about the significance of tomorrow. Tomorrow is July 26, 2023. And the significance of that date is basically marks the 2-year anniversary that ATF served Rare Breed Triggers with a cease and desist order. And as far as I can find, and I've tried to do extensive research on this subject, I have not found a single otherwise lawful person who has been arrested, indicted, and found guilty of owning what ATF is calling a machine gun. And to this date, you can go on the ATF website and not find any kind of consumer notification basically stating their position on those triggers. The only correspondence on those triggers were to FFLs and to basically Rare Breed, and that's it. And so now we have a few videos of ATF agents going to consumers' houses and saying, hey, this is a machine gun. If you're caught with it, you're violating the law. Well, to that I say, we not necessarily violating the law, we're violating ATF's interpretation of said law. Rare Breed still maintains that these triggers are not machine guns. Me being in law enforcement, I'm not going to buy something that clearly goes over the line of what is and is not a machine gun. They are not machine guns, but that doesn't matter to ATF. They could still at some point arrest you and put you through that process of having to defend yourself. So is it worth a $400 trigger as a consumer to maintain possession of that and then possibly get caught with it? Not in my opinion. I do believe that Rare Breed will eventually be victorious, especially with the recent ruling in the Cargill case by the Fifth Circuit, basically stating that the statute does not care what human input is needed to initiate the function of a trigger. And should the Supreme Court take up the Cargill case or any of the other bump stock cases, it's just going to make it that much harder for ATF to win on this so-called single continuous pull of the trigger. Again, they're ran by an administrative, by the administration that hates guns. So, I mean, what else are we to expect? Anyway, I'm going to shoot some guns here and have a little fun. First up is going to be the Springfield Prodigy. Found this used on Arms List for about $700. Not too bad. Next up, I've got a EAA Regard Beretta, poor man's Beretta 92. wrench that one. Bad round. And here's my Glock 17 duty weapon. And let's quiet it down a little bit. Here is a Glock 23 with a conversion barrel, and I have my Gemtech Lunar 9 in the short configuration, shooting into a metal backstop. There we have it. Just a little fun range time. Everybody have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you on the next video.